Hey guys, this is just a quick and dirty demo on how to install Hermes on Windows. So Hermes, we can't install it natively in Windows. We have to install it on WSL. So that's the first step we need to do. So open up PowerShell and then type WSL space then dash dash install. What this command will do is download Ubuntu, and it's there that we will install Hermes. So after the download finishes, just type in WSL again. And since I've already set up Ubuntu on my system before, this is what I'm seeing. But for first-time users, you'll be asked to put in a password. And it's going to be a bit weird because when you type in your password or you set a password, it's not doing anything. It's actually invisible. Just make sure you enter your password carefully and just follow the next steps after that. Okay, cool. But right now we are inside WSL, right? So step 1 is done. Install WSL. The second step is to make sure that Git is in your system as well. So this is mentioned in the docs for Hermes. This is a prerequisite. So make sure that Git is in your system. So I just put the command git space dash dash version, and yes, you can see Git is in my system. So now that we have the prerequisites, step 2 is we actually install Hermes. And I'm just gonna copy this command here from my notepad and gonna right click here in PowerShell. So this is the command, and all the steps we're doing now, I'm gonna put a link to the article on how to do it step by step. So you're gonna press enter. And now it's installing Hermes. Okay, now it's asking for my password. Oh, actually this is a good time. So I'm gonna type my password, and as you can see, the cursor is not reacting at all, but it is accepting the password. Cool. Okay, so the next step in the installation process is you need to select a provider. There's a lot of providers here. Me personally, I'm using OpenAI Codex. And sorry, I just like to get this off my chest. ChatGPT 5.5 is an absolute beast. I have never worked with a much more with it's just the best model I've worked with. A smart, consistent, and it's just an absolute beast. But anyway, yep, so these are the options, right? We have OpenAI, this is my choice. You have MinMax, you have DeepSeek. I actually made another video on how cost effective DeepSeek is. But yeah, let's just go with option 5 because that's what I'm already using. Gonna use my existing credentials and GPT 5.5. For the text-to-speech provider, just gonna go with TTS. For the terminal backend, just gonna stick with that one. Iterations 90. Just gonna stick with the default. That's fine. That's fine. Compression, whatever the default is, that's fine. Session reset mode, yeah, 1440 is fine. Daily reset hour, yeah, 4 is fine. Okay, platforms to configure. I've actually already installed Telegram, and I'll show you what it looks like in a few moments, but yeah, I don't want to reconfigure it again. So I'm gonna press no. Gonna start the gateway service, press yes. Let's just wait for a few minutes or a few seconds. So you're just gonna click on done, and we're gonna launch Hermes chat now. And that's it, guys. We are in Hermes, inside the Hermes app. I mean, so what can I say? So you can see here the the skills, there's a lot of skills. So let's have a look. Skills, then gonna browse. Well, if you've been using OpenClaw, honestly, I think there's a lot more skills for OpenClaw because the community is bigger. But the skills in Hermes are actually pretty decent. I think the first thing that stands out is the manim skill. So make me a quick manim video just as a demo to... Okay. It's processing now. I'm just gonna pause the recording. This might take... Oh, actually it's starting now. So while this is still processing, the main reason I've started using Hermes a lot more is, and again, I'm not sure if this is just me, but OpenClaw sometimes it just stops. It freezes. It feels like it's stuck. But for Hermes, it's very responsive, and I use it a lot in Telegram. And in Telegram, if I ask it to do something, it always keeps me in the loop. It always sends this like status messages, and I'll show you in a few seconds, in a few moments, what that looks like. But that's the main reason I've leaning towards Hermes now. I think it is superior compared to OpenClaw. So the manim demo video is done. I'm just gonna copy this file path over here so I can show it to you guys. It's pretty good. Oops, sorry, I paused that. Cool, and it is in a very low resolution, but that's because it's just a demo, right? Cool. So what else? So this is the CLI interface of Hermes, and I think I'll show you what it looks like in Telegram. So as I was saying a few seconds ago, if I asked it to do something, I mentioned it sends me status messages, right? So this is what I meant by that. Still working, 3 minutes elapsed. Still working, 6 minutes elapsed. Still working, 10 minutes elapsed, and then done. So for this task, I asked it to do a hyperframes demo. And again, just a big shout out to HeyGen and Hyperframes for open sourcing Hyperframes. I think this is a very good product, and it just makes content creation so much faster. So I'll show you what it made.
Hermes feels like an...
I'm sorry, it was in another window. Sorry, another monitor. So here you go.
Hermes versus OpenClaw is not a fight about bigger prompts. Hermes feels like an operating system for agents, tools, memory, schedules, and delivery all wired together. OpenClaw is the sharper claw for code, quick edits, focused loops, and direct repository work. The sweet spot is simple. Hermes coordinates the mission, OpenClaw attacks the file. Use both, and the agent stack feels less like chat and more like a crew.
And that's it for this video, guys. Just wanted to show you how easy it is to install Hermes. And you can't really install it in Windows directly. You need to go through WSL. And I showed you and I explained to you the reasons why I'm shifting away from OpenClaw and onto Hermes. And yeah, I hope this video helps. And it's a quick and dirty video, not much editing involved. I often like to use my AI avatar, but yeah, I'm not doing that for this video, obviously. And I'll see you in the next one.